right. Thank you so much, Josh. What a privilege it is to be on this call here today. And it's been such a cool rally. I've loved every second of it. The speakers have been absolutely awesome. It was great sitting and listening to Jerry's talk because I think he wrote most of my talk. Sitting here and we really must be thinking things. Well, I want to start off by God the glory for everything He's done in our lives, for my beautiful family, our incredible organization, getting me involved with amazing company, NeoLife. What an incredible company. And I want to say thank you right now to Jerry and Kendra for just putting together an organization of staff that love, staff that help, that go out of the way to empower us to succeed. And also really thank Jerry and Kendra for an opportunity of integrity, an opportunity that is global and solid and financially free. I'm sitting here so blessed knowing that I'm involved with the most awesome, most incredible opportunity on planet Earth. There is nothing like it in the world, and just absolutely blessed. My story starts like this. I was, first of all, employed in a company, and I discovered something that my teachers hadn't been totally honest with me. They told me, if you want to succeed in life, get yourself a good education and a good secure job. Well, guess what happened? Yeah, I'm working for the company, and not long I realized I get paid on the 30th and I'm broke by the 15th. I go and speak to my boss, and he says, guess what? He's in the same boat, but he's about 30 years further down the road, just in the same boat that I was. And I thought, no, I don't want to spend my entire life battling and broke. I don't want to live in settle for homes, drive settle for cars, go and settle for vacations. I wanted to live the life of dreams. And that was when I decided to start my own companies. And when I started my own companies, I was horrified to discover the stress, the anxiety, the investment, the staff hassles, because by the time I saw NeoLife, we had 200 staff and I was working really hard to be broke. And that was when I discovered also that I was terminally ill with all kinds of health issues. And I got involved with NeoLife, but I was totally skeptical. I didn't believe for 1 second that this opportunity could actually work. Because when they told me things like this, that you could work 10 hours a week, and I was working about 60 to 70 hours a week, and they said, there's no investment, it costs the price of a tank of gas to start your company. And then they said there's no formal education. All you have to do is hold on to your leader and they'll guide you and lead you through this. Well, this totally shocked me. I knew what it had cost me to start my companies. I knew the effort I was putting in, the time. So I started investigating this because the products really empowered my body. And by changing so many things in my life, changing my diet, changing my lifestyle, and changing my quality supplements, my whole life started changing. My energy increased. I was sleeping better at night. I was just feeling better about life in every aspect of my life. And so I started investigating this company, and guess what I discovered? I discovered it's the most amazing opportunity in the world. I discovered you could earn yourself a global residual income. That got me excited. That just blew my mind. That just opportunity, I could live in one area and earn income from around the world. The next thing got me excited was the quality products. When starting to compare quality for quality, there was nothing in the world. And when I tried to find something similar, it was far more expensive. So I was saving money with better quality. And this really got me excited. I love the idea of travel. The world is so beautiful. And when they told me that this opportunity, you could earn income from not only all parts of the world, but you could travel there with all the incentives the company puts out. Laverne and I have traveled through this incredible opportunity. Well, that was 32 years ago. Over the last 32 years, this opportunity has really given us the ability to overcome and grow as human beings, helped us grow as leaders, and we've developed organizations, as Josh said, all over the world, which is absolutely exciting. So what really helped me understand in this opportunity was that I didn't have to put in much more than 10 hours a week to get a decent sort of income from it, because the whole business is based on empowering others to succeed. And the more they grow and the more they succeed, I get a royalty for equipping and empowering them to run their own businesses. That was the first thing. The second thing is, why was there no investment? Because the company does the investment. They do the shipping. They do the product development. They do the product manufacturing. They do the warehousing. They do the commission payout. They run everything for you, so you don't have to run this big company. And that really got me excited. And no formal education, because I discovered you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Your leader's goal is to get you successful. It's in your leader's best interest to empower you to succeed in this business. Because if you do so, then he's going to get, or they're going to get a royalty on your success. That got me excited. You see, I'm really your hope today. Let me tell you why. Because when I saw this opportunity, I had dyslexia. And I was terrified. I'd never spoken in front of people. But let's talk about a dyslexia story. You know, God is so gracious how He allows things to happen in your life that help you grow as a human being and grow in confidence and strength if you get up one more time. I was at this event and I was pretty young in the game. We must have had about 150 people in the room. And it was just before lunch. It was an all-day event, and I wrote something in the board. And one of the guests said that day, passed out loud, how can a leader lead an organization if they can't even spell? And you know, I felt lower than a pregnant ant. And that was during that lunch break. This man comes to and he says, Louis, please, I have to have 2 minutes after the break to apologize. I said, what about? He said, for commenting on your spelling. He said, your team love you so much, they want to beat me up. He said, I'm fearing for my life. He said, I've had about 80 people come to me and say, hey, we don't like that, your attitude. So I discovered right then, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And my people were not worried about my inability to spell as much as they knew that I was there batting for them to help them and empower them to succeed. And that is so important. See, when you change your thinking, you change your belief. And my thinking changed right then. I had to be a perfect speller. All I had to do was be somebody who really wanted to empower others and help them succeed. And when you change your belief, you change your expectations. And when you change your expectations, you change your attitude. And when you change your attitude, you change your behavior. And when you change your behavior, you change your performance. And when you change your performance, you change your outcome. And when your outcome, you change your life. Well, here I am. We get really pumped up about this business when we saw what an incredible opportunity it was. And our business is doing great, and things changed, and we moved to the USA. We came to a country where we knew basically nobody. We had no organization. We didn't know the culture. We didn't know how to build a business over here, because everybody I approached with the system I'd been taught back in Africa, which worked in Africa but was not working here, I had to go drawing board. And I remember going to an event absolutely terrified, because I arrived there and there was nobody there. There was a handful of people. And I'd come from events where there were thousands of people. And I thought to myself, my gracious me, I've got a team with me. I had about 7 guests with me at that event. And I made a quick decision that this country, this continent, needs me. There are so many sick people. There's so many hurting people. There's so many people who need a friend. There's so many people who need somebody to guide them, empower them, and equip them to succeed. That I have to get out there, become the leader God created me to be, become determined, passionate, focused, and find a way to make it work in this country. And by the grace of God, He opened doors by getting up one more time. You see, success starts with a decision. And I want to go back to many, many years ago when I made my decision to build this opportunity. I was driving my car back from Cape Town to East London. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. I was really trying to build a business, but it hadn't on yet, with absolute determination from my brain to my heart. And I was driving along and I put in this audio cassette, and it said over there, who's that dark horse? Who's that person that nobody knows about? That person who's sick and tired of driving settle for cars and living in settle for homes. The person who's sick and tired of giving their kids settle for education and settle for vacation. The person who's sick and tired of running out of money in the middle of the month. Who's going to take off and build this business? Who's going to say, I am tired and sick and tired of living the life that I'm living right now? I remember driving along with tears running down my eyes. This was one of those aha moments in my life. And I remember putting my hand up and I said, oh Lord, it's me. It's me. It's me. I don't want to live like this forever. God put me the provider of my family. He put me to be the one to supply what my family need. I'm going to make a difference. This is my chance. This is my hope. He gave me this incredible opportunity with the best products, with the best plan, with the most incredible, with the most amazing system, a company of integrity and honesty. And I decided then, and I'm telling you, your business, number one, you have to decide. You have to decide to stop playing with it. Too many of us are playing with this opportunity. You have to become determined. You have to become passionate. You have to say, this is it. I'm going to make this work. No matter what happens, if it helps the governor, I'm going to make this business work. So you have to decide. And then you have to realize something. That here's an opportunity that you can make the better place. You can empower people to live healthier, more vibrant, more energetic lives. You can create a legacy, a movement. And this is what gets me so excited. A movement of empowering people to understand the power of integrity, the power of honesty, of shining a light, of making the world a better place, of standing up for what is right, just, and fair, of doing unto others as you be done by, of spreading love, care, encouragement, hope, and freedom. Oh, well, I want to tell you, folks, today can be the beginning of the rest of your life. It's been such an honor and a privilege to spend these few minutes chatting to you. And so thankful the company, for our organization, for God, and for my family, for blessing me and giving me such a beautiful life. Thank you so much.